Hello everybody, I'm here working out my plans for the chicken tractor, and I decided, my girlfriend said the way I was figuring it out before was going to be too heavy for me to move, and I thought, well heck, let's just change it a little bit differently, and this way I don't have to worry about water collecting. I decided to use the PVC pipes, 4 of them, like I do when I make my chicken coops and my chicken runs and stuff like that. I use and greenhouses. I just use the PVC because it makes it really light, and so I decided that maybe I can build like here. I can show you here. I built up about 2 foot and then used the 4 foot across, and same thing with the door. The door can be on the end. And then on the sides, it can be right here, 2 foot up, 6 foot across. So that means this is 5 foot, and this is 1 foot out, so I can make myself a thing that I can push it with. And then over here, I was thinking using maybe that's 1 6 foot board on top, and drill holes in it so I can zip tie my hoops on to keep them stable. And then have this here to be well, probably cut a little bit shorter than this. It'll be like 6 inches out. And that way it'll be 6 inches here as a tiny little roof to keep the door from rotting. Just trying to keep the door from getting too wet. And I thought of leaving it open, and I thought, no, maybe I'll just go ahead and cover the whole thing. And this is going to be, it's going to be done chicken wire. And then using the 1/2 inch wire down below. And then I made a floor plan from what it looks like on the basic. What did I do with it? Oh yeah, this is the and here's the basic, okay? Where I have 2 nesting boxes, railings for them to sit on, a board back here to give it more support. This will be built in as a board, and this all the way across here will be built in, so that way they'll be out of the rain, out of the wind. And then sorry, excuse me, guys. I just still having issues. I'm trying to get back to taking the medication every day until this asthma stuff subsides. So it takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. Anyway, and so I put the little roofing bar on. I didn't put the roofing bar on this one. I was just doing a quick drawing. Sorry, you guys. Anyway, and I do like maybe a 6-inch pole like up through here and then cut it off instead of being a foot, because a foot is what is a foot? A foot is 6 inches, I think. I don't remember. I gotta look it up. I don't remember. But anyway, so it'd be like 3 inches or 4 inches here. That way I can lift this up and roll it, and the wheels will be put here, which I have not figured out how I'm going to put the wheels on yet. But if I could build the basics of it, I could figure it out later. Some people tell me, I should go ahead and just tie a thing across here and just pull it, but I don't know yet. I haven't got that far. It's easier to probably just pushing it than to rolling it, or pulling it by using the handles and walking forward. I could do that too. I can pull it. So in a way, I'd rather have this because I can't push with ropes. And then have this being like 6 foot. So it'll be like, since this is going to be 2 foot, then this is going to be, let me think here, 4 foot high. So that way, because I have that 2 foot here, remember here, let me go back down here. Let me get this back here. I had the flash on because I'm tired of the blue screen. Anyway, so this will be 2 foot through here, and then this will be 4 foot through here. So it'll still be 6 foot, and I still can walk into it and clean everything up or whatever, and make sure the chickens are healthy. And then this way I can pull it or push it, whatever I decide, and have the PVC, because PVC is pretty light, and not have as much boards going around. So I can build this part here right now, get the PVC pipe like next week, and then hook them on with 2 screws right here, and 2 screws there, 2 screws all the way across, even all the way on the other side, and then drill holes in the wood, and then zip tie the top in. So this way this don't move. And then if I feel like it, I can actually put maybe some more boards, or I do have some PVC pipe that will fit perfectly across here and stick out about 3 inches here. And that way I could make that thing go all the way around, and then have the chicken wire on the top because that's going to be covered. And the bottom, I don't know yet if I'm going to cover it. I might cover one side and leave one side open because I like to look around. You know, I mean, I hate to have chickens constantly hidden and they can't see out. Even though this way the dogs won't bark at them. But, or I can come up here and do the aluminum maybe halfway and leave this area open so they can come over and look out, and then, or they can go back in and do whatever chickens do, scratch or whatever. But most of them, I was going to use this mostly for the smaller version of chickens instead of using the large chickens, because large chickens are going to rip up my yard. Little chickens basically will rip it up just enough, about 2 or 3 inches down, and then that way it'll recover a lot faster. But even though bigger chickens have bigger poop, so I haven't decided exactly. I'll intermix the group in there, but I don't want to put like my 13 that I have in the bigger coop all in there. So I can just take a few of them out and let them, eat, and then maybe switch them out. This way there's a nesting box and there's going to be a waterer in here, but I'm not going to put food. So at night they're still going to go back into the bigger coop. And during the day, I'm going to have them moving around. So this way, I can fertilize the backyard, keep grass and clover growing all the time, make them healthy, and then have them be healthy too. What do you guys think? I don't know. I got this door figured out, and I have the back wall be completely solid. It'll be aluminum across here. I don't know if I can cut the aluminum, maybe put a little board here and cut the aluminum in a round circle kind of thing, and then zip tie it up through here. So that way they'll be away from, like if I had the sun hitting this side, it wouldn't get too hot. But that it still be all put, the 1/2 inch here and the chicken wire here, just to keep them on the safe side so something doesn't dive bomb and try to eat them, or snakes try to get up inside of it or something. But I haven't really got that far. I don't really want to use too much wood because wood does make it heavier, trying to keep it as light as possible. So I think this is going to work out. If I do it right, I can do it, and which I think I can. So there's my floor plan, the front and back, and the 3D model. So, but if I do put like more stability here and here, that way I can even use it in the middle of winter, because in winter time I still get grass, but you have to dig it out of the snow if we get snow. If we don't get snow, it'd still be a good place for the chickens to go roam, and that way I can probably cover the whole thing and only have the front open and cover the door and just have the front for the vent, because this area back here will be a little vented because of the way I'm going to set it up. So what do you guys all think? Is there any other suggestions you can give me? Tell me in the comments below. And I can't wait to start making this thing. But I'll eventually get there. And have a blessed day. And keep subscribing. Or have people subscribe. You can subscribe for any list you want. You can subscribe for the whole darn thing if you want to. Some people have preferences, and I understand that. And you can check out my merch. I'm going to start drawing up the chickens and make some drawings and little cute sayings or something to go with them. Kind of like, have fun, My husband says, why do you call yourself Jacqueline Jar of Faith? And I says, well, I have always tried to explain this as best I can. I could call myself a farmer, but I'm a hobbyist. So a hobbyist would make a really creative name. My first name is Jacqueline, but my last name is not Jar of Faith. I just have that because it's my initials. Jar is my initials. Then of faith, because Jesus Christ is my personal Savior. So I might not preach here. This is my blog. This is what I like to do. What things I like to do is I'm a hobbyist. I do a lot of hobby things for fun. But I just want to let you guys know. I just enjoy building really fun stuff for my chickens. And, well, maybe I can even move the ducks in here one day or something and let them, have a little pan of water and let them kind of like eat the grass and be kind of fun. Even though I really wanted the call ducks, but that's okay. The other duck is a little bit too big and it just quacks so loud. It's like, wow. Anyway, have a blessed day. I'm just going to leave you here sitting there looking at this chicken tractor, and I know it's not fully to form, but that's okay. It's just a basic drawing. Have a blessed day. Bye.